Let's go sketch this cute little guy. I start off by using a very heavy gauge paper. It is really for watercolor, but I like the way that the edges are soft, and I like to draw on this type of paper. My sketches are always freehand, and I often look at a photograph. In this case, it was a color photograph of a hare in the wild. I naturally go around and start to shape my subject, always starting off with my eyes and really anchoring the proportion and the dynamic around the eyes. As I've mentioned previously, that's where I'm connected to my subject, and here is no different. I'm adjusting. Sometimes I don't like how broad it might get or how narrow it might get, so especially with a sketch, I don't mind erasing as I sit back and look at the dynamic of my subject. You can see I'm measuring how much everything is in proportion, often with both of my hands. My light sketch is now turning into a darker sketch, which is actually my favorite part. So I really love playing with my graphite and my regular pencils for sketching in order to get those dark and beautiful lines, complementing them with the lighter ones. And here we go. I'm using that paper blending stump. It is so much fun for me to use it, just like I would a pencil, blending in and giving shade and getting that three-dimensional feeling into my rabbit sketch. Really revising and getting into the eyes, making them dark as they really become that anchor to my subject of this wild rabbit today. I'm constantly sitting back and seeing where I want the fur to be holding a shadow or reflecting light, and giving some fine details of the individual hair, as well as blending with that blending stump to give it a nice three-dimensional feel. Just as important as the pencils is really my eraser or erasers that I use throughout my drawing. Anytime that I'm doing a sketch, my erasers really give the highlight of wherever my light source is, and sharpening my pencils in between, getting those whiskers nice and sharp, and some of the little fur, the edges, the mouth. I'm pretty satisfied. There's my little rabbit, curiously looking into my direction. You can see I have the depth at different places where I've used my eraser to give some light, and sharpening those pencils to give sharpness to the little expressions around the eyes, nose, even the little fur. Thank you so much for joining me today as I do a freehand sketch. Always wishing you happy sketching creations. Have a great day.